Hello friends, today we are in the class for Master in Business Administration second semester students. The subject is Human Resource Management and the topic that we will be doing today is workers' participation in management. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the workers' participation in management, objectives of WPM, effective WPM, and the types of WPM. Now, today we will be discussing the alternative approaches to participation. Now, coming down to the alternative approaches of participation, as the first alternative approach, we have the quality circles. Now, let us look at quality circles. What are quality circles? Quality circle is a small group of employees who meet periodically at regular intervals to identify, analyze, and solve quality and other work related problems in their areas. The main features or characteristics of quality circles may be summarized as under. Number one, voluntary group. It is a voluntary group. It is made it is made on the initiative of the employees, and any employee voluntarily whoso is expert in his field can be chosen in this quality circle, and he may work along with the team. Next is manageable size. The size of the quality circle is not very high. Approximately 5 to 10 members are there in a quality circle. Thus, the size of the quality circle is quite manageable. Regular interaction. Quality circles are based on regular interaction among each other. Why regular interaction? Regular interaction because of the fact that quality circle have to understand and analyze the problems at a regular basis. Thus, they need to uh, meet at regular intervals in order to discuss the different ifs and buts which are coming in the way to the operations, so that they may be able to better understand the problem and can solve it immediately as and when the problem arises. Own agenda. Quality circle has its own agenda. Quality circle makes its own agenda and work according to its agenda. And as we have seen in the definition, the agenda of quality circle is very simple: identifying the problems in the routine jobs and solving those problems particularly in relation to quality and other aspects of work. Now, quality focus. Quality circles, as we have seen, that quality circles are quality oriented and they are focusing on the quality. So they are quality focused. They are working in order to restore the standard level of quality by following the standard operating procedures. Coming down to the next slide, objectives of quality circles. Now, what are the objectives of quality circles? Let us understand one by one. Objectives of quality circles. Now, improved quality of service or the product. The first and the foremost objective of quality circle is to improve the quality of the products or the service whatsoever is getting manufactured in that organization. Its job is to look after the quality, to maintain the quality, and uh, to keep the quality of the product as per the standard quality which has been set by the organization for that particular good product or service. Next objective is to satisfy the psychological needs of the employee. It is very necessary to look after the psychological aspect of employees needs, because psychological needs plays an important role in determining the productivity of the employees. In order to keep the momentum of employee productivity high, we have to understand the psychological needs of the employees at the organization, and we have to work in order to satisfy those needs and wants. Next is utilize human talents and skills fully through self-expression participation. It aims at utilizing the human skills. Quality circles are aimed at utilizing human talents and human skills so as to get the full efficiency from all its members, and this utilization is through effective participation of all the members. It works for improving the quality of work life too. The all the members cooperate and coordinate among themselves, among each other, and contribute the best of their efforts in order to create improved quality of working life in the organization, so that in the organization they may be able to get a working life which is a quality working life. The quality of working life in the organization should improve, which gives proper space to the employees and which also gives proper recognition to the innovative ideas and uh, even criticism. Scope of criticism is also very much there in good in high quality work lives, where the organizations are offering the high quality work life to their employees. Now it make the way for cordial industrial relation easier. Quality circles plays an important role in determining a cordial relationship in between the workers and the management in that organization. Now, structure of a quality circle. What is the structure of a quality circle? Quality circle members. Quality circle consists of members, and quality circles do have a leader which leads the members of the quality circles. They have facilitators which are facilitating the operations of the quality circles. A steering committee is there which is looking after these kind of issues and which are providing right direction to these quality circles and different other quality circles also, which are operating in different parts of the organization in different departments. Now, how the quality circle work? What is the procedure of working for the quality circle? The first thing out of first is that in quality circle, the members are expected to determine the problems that exist in the organization, then understand that particular problem from all the angles, so that you may be able to understand the problem deeper and you may be able to find the root cause of the problem. Thereafter, analyzing the problem and understanding the main causes behind the problem, you can recommend solutions for you, that problem, so that you may be able to rectify that problem and get your issue solved. Alternative approaches to participation. Now, what are the alternative approaches to participation? Participations may have different approaches, as we have seen that the first approach is quality circle. Now, why quality circles fail? What is the problem? What are the prominent reasons behind failure of quality circles in Indian context? Now, let us understand the basic reasons for failure of quality circles. Now, the first prominent reason is inadequate preparation. The preparation of quality circle is not up to the mark. It is inadequate, because most of the members are not aware about the scope, significance, and importance of quality circle in the organization, which makes them to which makes the, which may, because of which they are unable to understand the importance of existence of quality circle. They consider, many of the members do consider it as an unnecessary activity, of course, which is not. Now, further, poor presentation from members. When members do not prepare fully for the management of the quality circle or for the working of the quality circle, then they will not be able to do their work well as what they are expected to do as a member of the quality circle. That is the reason. Because of this poor preparation, their presentation will also be poor, and because of poor presentation, it will be very difficult for the quality circles to achieve their predetermined objectives for which they are being created. Next, poor training given to workers. Workers are poorly trained. Many of the times, workers need to be trained, but their training needs will are not being analyzed, and they will not be trained accordingly. So, this is another major reason behind failure of quality circle. If we train the workers properly, workers will be able to understand the things better, and will be able to contribute to full of their capacities. So, the workers will be contributor in that case. But in case of poor training to the workers will not be able to deliver the desired results, particularly while working in the quality circles. And that is another most important reason for behind the failure of the quality circles. Now, interference from management. Management of certain organization is very intervening, and most of the time it is being observed that management keeps on interfering in the work of the quality circles too. And because of this external interference, the members of the quality circle are not able to deliver their desired results. And most of the members are threatened or get frightened by the management. And some of the time, when the recommendations are against the wishes of the management, the workers find it very difficult to make such kind of recommendation, because they are working with the same organization and they are always under the fear of management, particularly when such situation exists where management is very intervening. And because of this intervening attitude of the management, proper recommendations in cases, particularly when the quality circles are recommending the solution, people hesitate in making bold recommendations to the management. Now, picking up favorites to fulfill the agenda fixed by the management. Many of the time, it is also being noticed that management put in their own black sheeps into the quality circles, which hinders in the work of the quality circles, and do not let the member to do their job completely. And many of the time they keep on complaining about the other members of the quality circle to the management people, and getting them scolded from them again and again. And they threat them with the they threat them with punishment and rest of the things. And that is the reason they decrease the momentum of contributions in the by the members of the quality circles. Now, trying to use quality circles to meet short-term quantifiable goals. Many of the organizations also try to meet short-term quantifiable goals using the quality circles. So this is another important reasons behind failure of the quality circle. Now, quality circle leaders are not fully qualified in terms of experience and competence. Many of the time, it is also noticed that the leaders of the quality circles are not that experienced and that competent that they should be. And it is because of their incompetency and lack of leadership skills, they are unable to lead the members of the quality circles, and quality circles are not able to achieve their predetermined objectives. Inadequate facilities extended by management. Most of the time, it is also noticed that management is not extending the required facilities to the quality circles. They are working in constraint of resources. They are working either in less number of people. They are not being facilitated by the management. Their recommendations are not being taken care of. So this creates an atmosphere of distrust and frustration among the members of the quality circles, that when our recommendations are useless for the management, and management is not looking after our recommendations, and management is least bothered about recommendation, then what is the use of recommending to the management solutions again and again? So these are certain important reasons why the quality circles fails. Now, moving further, how to make quality circles effective? What are the uh, things that we should be doing as an organization, as an individuals, to make the quality circles effective? How can we make the quality circles effective? Now, suggestions for effective use of quality circles. There are certain suggestions that are available for effective use of quality circles, or how to make our quality circles work effectively. Among them, the first is obtain management support and involvement for the program. This is the first and the foremost thing that we need to do. If this is there, then we will be needing nothing else. If the support of the management and involvement is there in quality circle, then there will be absolutely no problem. Because the major problem behind failure of quality circle is lack of support from the management. And if the management is in your support and management is involved in quality circle, then who can stop the quality circle from achieving the success, from achieving its objectives? Next is identifying the goals for the quality circles and evaluation criteria. You have to predetermine the goals of the quality circles and the evaluation criteria. How will you be evaluating that whether you are on the right track towards achieving your goal or whether you have achieved your goals or not? So both the goals of the quality circles and evaluation criteria should be predetermined so that evaluation may be done at regular intervals, that whether you are doing the things in right direction or not. Do not expect the quality circle programs to solve all problems in the organization. Quality circles is not a group of magicians that they can solve all the problems of the organization. They can solve only those problems which are pertaining to their areas. So you should not, as an organization or as the management people, you should not be, you should not be trying to use quality cycles in order to solve all the problems of the organization. Only those problems should be referred to the quality circles which are in their agenda, and those problems which are not in a part of quality circles agenda should not be assigned to the quality circle. Otherwise members will be overburdened with work and their productivity will decrease ultimately. Make sure that managers realize that any change in will take time. It is the duty of the quality circle also to make the management understand that in order to implement the changes, time is needed. No change can be implemented within moments. Every change needs time to be implemented because people need to understand that change and then adapt to the change accordingly. Now, inform all employees about the philosophies and goals of the program. You have to take all the employees in the loop. You have to make them understand about the importance of the quality cycle, how quality cycles are important, and what are the prominent objectives of the quality cycles, so that the employees may be able to understand the importance and significance of the quality circle well. Keep the program voluntary. You have to keep this program of quality circles voluntary. It is at the will of individuals that whether they want to contribute in the quality circles or not. It's a voluntary program, totally on the will of the employees. Select group members based on their technical expertise and their support of the program goals. You have to select members on the basis of their technical expertise. It should not be there that people from the same technical expertise have been included in the quality circles. People from different technical expertise should be included in the quality circles so that they may be able to contribute in all the areas where the problem exists. And you will be having people who are knowledgeable of all those, who are having knowledge of all those technical areas in which under which work is going on in that organization. Next, prepare individual for their new roles in a participative culture. You have to prepare the individual to perform their new roles in a participative culture. You have to make understand the individuals what is their role and how they can perform their role well, so that they may be able to perform their role in good faith and may extend proper participation. Next, provide training for managers as coordinators. You have to, managers should be provided with the training as coordinators so that they may be able to coordinate with the quality circles effectively and efficiently. Offer training for support staff who will serve as facilitators. You will have to offer training to the staff who will be working as facilitator to the quality circle, because untrained staff, it will be a problem for the staff also to help you out, and it will be a problem for you also to take assistance from your staff. So if staff is trained, staff knows what to do, how to do, when to do, and where to do, then both of you, that is you as the member and staff as the contributor, as the facilitators, will be at ease, because you will also be doing what is expected from the staff, and staff will also be knowing what they should be doing and how. Now, start with a pilot test of the program in a supportive department. Qualities do not start with the quality circle throughout the organization at the same time. Start with a pilot program, a small pilot test program in a supportive department. Particularly start in at the small level, and that too in the department which is very much interested in having the quality circles. So this is the most important tip, to start with the quality circles. Implement the suggestions made by the employees. If your employees are giving certain suggestions, then those suggestions should be taken care of properly. And if if the suggestions are such that they are really good and they should be considered, they should definitely be considered and should be implemented. Give recognition for employees' effort. Those employees who are contributing and who are doing their work well should be recognized. They, at least they should be appreciated verbally, and if required, they should be given appreciation letter for their good works. Now, quality of working life. First was the quality circle, now quality of working life. Let us see what is the quality of working life. Now, it is the degree to which members of a work organization are able to satisfy important personal needs through their experiences in the organization. Now, let's understand major issues in quality of work life. We have seen what is quality of working life. Now let us look at what are the major issues in quality of working life. First is pay. Pay is always a major issue in the quality of working life. So I don't think that we need to discuss, because we have discussed the entire compensation. So it is not desired to discuss it here itself. Next is benefits. We have already discussed fringe benefits, allowances, perquisites. So this is also that you people understand very well. I'll not be going into it. Job security. Now, another most important thing is job security. Everybody wants to have a secure job. No person wants to work in on an insecure job, because the fear of losing the job is, is the greatest fear a working professional can ever have. So you should be having job security. You should be having assurance that your job is secure, and you should not, one fine day when you'll be coming to the office in the morning, there will be no one to say that you are not needed, you are fired. So everybody want to have a job, have job security, and job security is an important component of a good working life. Next, now, how to measure quality of working life? How to measure the quality of working life? It's very important. Is there any measurement scale by which we can measure the quality of working life? Now we have to understand it, like turnover data. What is the labor turnover rate? We have already studied labor turnover. So we know what is the meaning of turnover very well. So what is the turnover data? Is the turnover rate high, low, medium? It indicates what's the quality of working life you have. Morale surveys. You have to conduct morale surveys at regular intervals in order to understand the level of morale of the employees, because you have to keep the morale of your employees high. Then only they will give they will be at the they will be contributing to the organization productively, and you have to keep their morale high in order to keep their productivity high. Next, number of grievances handled. What is that number of grievances that have been handled in the organization? Are the grievances coming? And if the grievances are not coming, what is the reason? How is it possible that the employees are having no grievances? grievances the grievances may be small, but grievances may come. If the situation is such that employers are having no grievance, then it is a false situation, it is a created situation. right? So, and if grievances are coming, then how grievances are being dealt with, what is the time that a grievance procedure is normally taken in order to resolve that grievance, and how satisfied the employees are after getting their grievances resolved. And uh, I mean to say, what is the frequency of grievance and what is the frequency of grievance redressal? That these two important things should be monitored. Absenteeism data. What is the degree of absenteeism your organization is suffering with? This absenteeism data is very necessary from the organization point of view in order to understand the behavior of the employees, because larger amount of absenteeism is very dangerous for the organization. Performance criteria. What are the performances criteria? What employee, how employee is expected to perform, how his performance will be appraised, what are the rules and regulations in this regards. Personal interviews carried out from time to time. Personal interviews of the employees should be there from time to time. It may, if it is so desired, the names, departments, and designations of the employee may be kept secret, or they should not be required to mention their name, department, and designation. They can give their interview confidentially, so that they may not be having any fear of giving some negative remark about the organization. Obstacles to a quality of working life programs. What are the major obstacles to the quality of work life programs? First is your managerial attitude. What is the attitude of the management towards the quality of working life? If management is having a positive attitude, then quality of working life will grow. And if it is having a negative attitude, then I need not to say what will be happening. Union's attitude, how union is taking quality of work life. Is union serious about it, or union is just doing time pass with quality of work life? It's a very serious issue, and union should be having good attitude towards quality of work life. And if unions are not having good attitude, then the management will also lose its interest in quality of working life in the times to come. So both the management and the union should be taking good interest in the quality of working life in order to maintain a good quality of working life in the organization. Cost considerations. Everything involves cost in case of organization, same is the case with quality of work life. So what amount you will be spending as the management on quality of work life should be determined, and feasibility should be checked. Next is cost consideration. Right, cost considerations. Now coming down to the next slide, improving the quality of working life. How we can improve the quality of working life in an organization. Now, better employment conditions governing employees' safety, health, and physical environment. It is very necessary to give good working conditions to the employees so that their health, welfare, and safety can be taken care of. Good working conditions is essential for good employment, and when employee will be provided with good working conditions, their productivity will automatically get improved, and productivity have a direct connection with the working conditions. Good working conditions means good productivity, and bad working conditions means low productivity. Now, equitable rewards in terms of pay, benefits, incentives, and services. Pay, benefits, incentives, and services should be should be provided with pay, incentives, benefits, and other services on an equitable manner. There should not be any bias, because any bias in such will create tremendous amount of dissatisfaction and frustration among the employee, and your labor turnover will definitely get increased if any kind of bias exists, particularly in this. So there should be an equitable treatment, equitable policy of uh, giving no, there should be a policy of zero tolerance in this regard, particularly services, pay, benefits, incentives should be on an equitable basis. Next is job security that we have already talked about, enhancing the self-esteem of people. We have to understand the self-esteem of people, and we have to respect the self-esteem of our employees. Next, participative climate and team spirit. We have to create a participative environment in the organization, and we have to create team spirit among the employees so that they may be in order to make them work in good spirit, good team spirit. Next, training to the employees, managers, and supervisors. We should be training, we should be imparting training to our employees, supervisors, and managers so that they may be able to acquire all those skills which are needed, and they may be able to deal with the work and their subordinates in an easy and fair manner. Without any problem, they may be able to guide their people how to do their work in the right manner. Next, autonomy to draw resources and deliver results. We should be giving required autonomy to the people, to the different teams which are working here and there, particularly in case of using and demanding resources, but results should be achieved. Autonomy should be given. Autonomy is at the one hand, and on the other hand, results. If the autonomy has been given to you, you have to deliver. Right? Organization has given you autonomy in terms of resources. Whatever resources you need to do your work, those resources will be sanctioned on your demand. But ultimately, where those resources have been utilized and what are the results achieved, you are accountable for that. Recognition for work done. Now, if you have done a good work, then in that case, that good work should be recognized. Next, job design and job enrichment. We have already had enough of discussion in unit second on this point, particularly open and transparent management style. There should be transparency in the management style. Whatever management style the boss is adopting, it should be open and transparent so that you may be fair, just, and kind in your action. Atmosphere of trust and open communication. There should be an atmosphere of trust in between the superior subordinates and your peers, and there should be open communication. Anybody can communicate with anyone, irrespective of the hierarchy, as and when it is needed. So these are the some important tips for improving the quality of working life, and this is the end of this lecture. Thank you very much.